Hey guys, what's up? It's Easy Pictures to Draw. Today I'm gonna go over how to draw Colossal Titan step by step, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm gonna be using this, what do you call it? Mechanical pencil, and I'm gonna be using this. This is a Faber-Castell PITT artist pen. It's kind of like a small version of this other thing that I use in other videos. That's pretty much it. It's gonna be the kind of like the shoulders up of Colossal Titan from Attack on Titan. I'm gonna try to do it step by step. You can follow along if you want. I actually really encourage you to follow along. I'm gonna try to do it as if you are following along. So grab a pencil and let's go. I'm gonna draw a circle here for the cranial mass. Whoops. Okay. I'm gonna have a circle for the cranial mass. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna draw very dark, and then I am going to throw another sheet of paper over the current sheet of paper I have right now. That's kind of how I do a lot of my stuff. So I want you to be aware that I'm going to draw very dark and heavy, okay? And I'm using regular computer paper, by the way. Come on, this thing. Okay, forget the mechanical pencil. I'm just going to use a straight up pencil. Circle for the cranial mass. Looking to the left. Bottom of the jaw right here. I'm just constructing large shapes. Back of the jaw. Shoulder. Far side shoulder. Upper chest area. Attack on Titan was one of those shows that I kind of saw out of nowhere, and I really loved it. I was so amazed by the show, and I could not believe how much I liked it. I know they're on season 3 right now. I'm not sure. Or is it season 2? No, well, season 2 I saw, but I don't know if they're doing season 3 already. So I'm going really dark, and you know as well as I know, Colossal Titan's, if you've watched the show, it's basically an anatomy chart. And he's like an angry anatomy chart. Kind of brow right here. And I'm going to draw just an abstract shape here for the eye sockets. I'm thinking of things in very, very simple shapes. And that's how I do everything. Extending here for the nose. And right now it just feels like a normal portrait because he is a humanoid, gigantic anatomy chart. Small position for the ear. I think I need to make his jaw a little bit bigger. And that's why I'm doing it at this stage. I'm doing this, I'm going very dark and messy so that I can just correct it in the next stage. So that's good enough for like positioning and where things are. What I'm trying to do is find proportion with that. So I'm gonna throw another piece of paper over it, and I can barely see it. And this is regular paper. This is regular computer paper. I want you to remember that because everybody keeps telling me like, "Are you using tracing paper?" Like, no, dude. This is regular paper. If you need a light board, you can use that as well. I have a light board over here, but I don't think I need it. I'm going to go in to the brow, right? And he's going to be furrowing his brow. So think of the face you make when you're angry. What would that kind of look like? Remember one thing I didn't like about Attack on Titan the second season was they kind of screwed the Attack on they screwed the Colossal Titan up. They use this really wonky 3D. I don't know why they're using so much 3D. I know why they're using it, to save time in anime, but it's really looks usually pretty bad. He just looked like this giant like balloon animal in the second season, where the first season he looked so freaking awesome. So I'm going in to the nose. He has a flat, pretty rectangular nose. Pulling a line here from his eye. His eye is very indicated, so a lot of it has to do with like a highlight, and then some of the skin around the outside of it, and then the majority of it is hidden in there by darkness. So that's really what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw a dot with some stuff around it. I'm going to throw open skin below that. Like a patch. He's got patches of open skin on his face. I like to pull back and just kind of see what I'm doing. Plus, I show you what I'm doing. So he's got that open patch right here on his cheek. And he's got this grimacing, freaky smile, which is gross and awesome at the same time. It's kind of like a smile, but he's also like gritting his teeth. It pulls down. You got that like kind of thug, kind of like, I don't want to say it, very kind of angry Neanderthal type of look. A lower lip, the way he does that, he's jutting out. His chin is actually an open patch of muscle as well. There's also another open patch on the right side of his face. Back of the jaw. Pull up. He's got a really, really small ear. And I mean in proportion to his entire head. And there's a reason for that. I'm gonna guess they did that to make him seem very colossal. I think a character like the Hulk even, he has, I believe, pretty small features for his overall head. Sometimes. And that's to make him look huge, like his head is smaller as well, because if their head is too big, they don't look humongous. And I'm guessing they're doing that with the ear. They're making the ear smaller to make his overall head look, you know, larger, or just him in general look larger. Brow. And going into the back of the neck here, which is his weakness that he guards, right? Going into See, all this stuff is you know, pretty much just straight up anatomy. Going down the sternocleidomastoid. It's that cord muscle you see a lot in superheroes. You see it coming from the right side of the neck and stuff. It's a really cool muscle. If you look at bodybuilders, they have it pretty hardcore as well. And this is the trapezius muscle. The pectoralis. It goes down to the pec. And so now let's dig into the face. One thing I'm going to do is I want to show you this. So this is what the underlayer that was, and then this is what I kind of did on top of that. I'm using that. I'm doing things in stages. The reason they do that, it's much easier to do that in stages. You know, you're only preoccupied with one thing at one time, at least one stage at one time. So I'm gonna fill in the eye area. On both sides. And you got like some furrowing of the front of the forehead when you make that look. I even recommend you get a mirror and go like, you know, make that angry expression and see what kind of folds happen in your forehead. But putting those there. Shadow on the nose. Edge of the nose here. And I am going to draw little striations in the muscle in the face. And I have to be really thin with those because I could overdo it. And striations on the side of the head, which is basically the mentalis. I believe it's a mentalis on the side of the forehead. And right side of the jaw. Let's go over the teeth. Just gritting his teeth. His teeth go, you can see the side of them too, although they extend way more than they normally would into the skull. And I'm gonna draw the upper side of these teeth, the lower side, like where they attach in the mouth. And I'm also going to do this toward the bottom because that's exposed as well. I'm not quite sure if the chin part is accurate in terms of on their part, but I'll do it because I thought the mentalis was down there. Wait a minute. Is it the Mentalis? I can't remember. I think this is the Temporalis on the right side of the head. I think. Didn't grab my anatomy chart. Should have for this. On some shadows. Bring in some detail. There is a shadow below the neck. Shadow over here. Throwing in the striations of the pectoralis. Just getting the general direction right. And striations on the far side of the upper shoulder. Same thing over here. Right now I'm just trying to find the direction. And I'll try to go back into it and try to kind of modify this. Oops. So what I want to do now is I want to go into this, and it's obviously be black and white. And I'm just going to go into smaller details and figure out what I can do to this. I'm also going to be just straightening up lines. His teeth. Throwing a slight cast shadow from the skin of that teeth. The skin from above the teeth here. Because you have to think that if it's like a thin layer, that thin layer is going to cause a slight cast shadow to whatever it's covering. And then throwing in like some thicker lines around the border here. Just trying to ground the entire design. Slightly darker under the nose. And I think that might be it, to be honest. I think that might be good enough right there. I hope if you like that, you know, check out my Patreon. I have some perks that maybe you'll enjoy. Otherwise, also please like the video if you want more videos like this on different topics. I kind of want to go back to the old school way and just really drill tons and tons of characters almost every single day, honestly, for the next month. I want to drill just various characters of stuff I like. I want to go over pretty much like almost every Smash. Whoops, sorry about the noise. I want to go over almost every Smash Brothers characters if I can. And then I want to go over like Soul Calibur characters, and then probably World of Warcraft stuff, and maybe some Overwatch as well. But yeah, let me know what you want, make a request, and I'll see what I can do. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.